Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making Instant Pot shrimp scampi. Alright guys, I'm starting out in my Instant Pot. I have it set on saute normal. That's in the middle between less and more, the highest setting. We're going to see how that does. I'm going to start by throwing in a half a stick of butter. And we're going to melt that down. Now the reason I have this set on normal rather than on the high setting is because I don't want to scorch my butter. And now that my butter's starting to melt down, I'm going to add in a pound of raw frozen shrimp. This is a 12-ounce pack. And I'm going to add half of the next pack in 4 more ounces. I'm going to save that last little bit just to warm up in the microwave, you know, a little lemon over for a snack. I'm also going to add in, it calls for 5 cloves of minced garlic. I'm using the jarred stuff. So I'm just going to put in about 4 healthy teaspoons. You can't get too much garlic in shrimp scampi. And guys, I think I'm going to have to turn this up on my higher setting because it's just not getting hot enough. So do yours on saute high. Alright, now I have 1 whole lemon here. I'm going to let that saute for a minute. Once the shrimp starts to turn pink, then I'm going to add in some lemon. Alright guys, now that my shrimp went about halfway, and like I said, put that on saute high because especially with the frozen shrimp it cools it down too quick. And this is running off a lot of juice, but we're going to save that juice, that liquid in there, because that's going to season our shrimp scampi in the end. I have a half a lemon I'm going to juice in here. And you just want to get all that good lemon juice down in there. Okay, now I'm going to allow this to saute on the saute high here until my shrimp is all pink and thawed, heated through. Alright guys, now that my shrimp's all sauteed, I pulled this aside in a bowl and I saved all that juice like I said I was going to, and we're just going to let this sit here. And I washed my pot out quick. Now I'm going to start by adding in 1 cup of white wine. And I'm going to add in 3 cups of chicken broth. You could also use 3 cups of water, but if you have broth, use that. That'll give it more flavor. So this is a 2-cup measuring cup. And guys, that's smelling good, that wine in there, cooking wine. I'm also going to put in just a shot of olive oil. That's going to help keep our pasta from sticking together. Probably about 1/4 teaspoon. And I'm going to put in about 1 teaspoon of salt. This is optional. Okay, now I'm going to take a pound of spaghetti, and it's a 2-pound box, so I'm going to use half of it. And I'm going to break my spaghetti in half, and I'm going to do that over the trash can because you always have those flyers that fly out the middle. I'm going to get my spaghetti all broken up in here, and once I get that done I'll bring it back. Okay, now that I have all my spaghetti, and when I put it in guys, I've staggered it, like some this way, some this way. What that'll do is that'll help prevent it from caking up in there. I'm just going to press down on my spaghetti a little bit to get it submerged in the chicken broth and wine. I'll just use my hand here, guys. And I had to be careful to wash my pot really good because my niece Chantel is eating over and she's allergic to shellfish, so she's going to have her shrimp scampi without the shrimp. She's just going to have the scampi part. Okay, now I'm going to put my lid on here. Make sure we're set on seal. And I'm going to pressure cook this on high pressure for 5 minutes. When my 5 minutes are up, I'll do a quick release of the pressure. Alright guys, now that my spaghetti's cooked and I released my pressure, I'm going to add in some black pepper. And I pulled Chantel's serving out over here so she don't get any shellfish in hers, any shrimp. I'm going to go for about 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. And I'm going to put in some parsley. You can also use fresh if you like. I'm just using the dried stuff. I'm going to go for about 1/2 teaspoon of that or so. Now I have the other half of that stick of butter that I didn't use. That's going to go in. Just give that a stir there real quick. And the other half, that lemon that I didn't use, we're going to squeeze some of that in. I went ahead and threw my lemon squeezer in the sink, so I'll try not to get some seeds in here. Give my hand a quick rinse. Okay, now I'm going to add my shrimp and that broth that the shrimp sauteed in back in. This is really going to ramp up those shrimp scampi flavors. And I cleaned my shrimp, pulled the skin off and the tails while my spaghetti was pressure cooking because it'll make it easier to eat that way. So I'm going to stir that in there. A little more parsley for color, guys. Okay guys, this is ready to go. Let's go ahead and fix up a plate and see what we got. Guys, I went ahead and topped this with some fresh grated parmesan cheese. Let me get in here and try this. And heat from the spaghetti is melting the cheese in there almost instantly. Let me try a little bit of spaghetti. Nice and tender. You get that garlic, that white wine, and that lemon in there. And the cheese helps flavor it really good. Try some shrimp. It's not hard at all, and it's really delicious. Alright, there you have it. Instant pot shrimp scampi. Give it a try. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see ya.